We back. I don't like these. Switch these up. Hey, switch these shades, man. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. We back. We back. We back. And man, another day. I know how we do on the way to work. Frank, what it is? East Baltimore County, how you feeling? What up, y'all? Yeah, man, I had to switch the motherfucking shade. I ain't like how they look with my hair like that. Yo, and, the best of DDG album coming out, man. Shit, as a matter of fact, it's out now. DDG Greatest Hits. It's a 3-song compilation. it's a 3-song compilation of all DDG Greatest Hits, man. It just hit Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube, on every major streaming platform, man. Niggas need to get with it. Steakhouse, what it is. There, what it do? Hey, yo. Nah, for real, right? Remember the other day I was looking for that fuck DDG song. Shorty from my city, I think his name, fuck Shorty name is. Dang, I forgot his name. I'll tell you when I pull it up. Niggas gotta get with him, y'all. They say it's a classic. They say it's the best, alright, y'all. They say it's the best greatest hits album since Pop. That's what I heard. I ain't listened to it yet. But yeah, they say it's the best thing since Pac, yo. I know I couldn't find it. I found it though. Hold up, I'm ready to play it. I'm ready to play that shit. And yo, what happened to Jaguar Wright, yo? Has anybody seen Jaguar Wright? Like I've been looking for. We've been scanning the net, seeing all the Diddy bashes crashing out. Yo, that shit is hilarious, yo. The nigga all of the deal just keep bringing these niggas up. One by one. Crashing out. It's bullshit. Wasn't a Rico. They ain't even break your hold out. Every time I show y'all this shit. But I really want to hear from Jaguar Wright, y'all. Because when Diddy got booked, everybody was like, Jaguar Wright she knew it. I'm like, how the fuck she know Diddy was going to sue the liquor company? She ain't no goddamn thing. Like people was giving her unnecessary praise. Hold up, y'all. They was giving her unnecessary praise. Now the jury has spoken, and just like that, Jaguar Wright is gone. Just like that, she gone, y'all. In a blink of an eye, Jaguar Wright then disappeared. Oh yeah, oh she probably you gotta get one. I ain't even think about that, dude. How the fuck we forget Jaguar Wright? She probably should have been before Tisa Tells. To be honest. Oh, so she in the gym. That makes sense. Alright, so Jaguar Wright in the gym. Get prepared. Oh, she better be. She better be, cause she got some work ahead of her. You heard me. Diddy ain't with that shit. But yo, y'all gotta hear the fuck DDG song. I'll tell you shorty name. Fuck shorty name, man. Shit. Ready to take my dumb ass to work. Yeah. Yo, is that noise annoying? Is the egg conditioner annoying? It's hot as shit outside, man. Yo, Bruce was always sending me something crazy. Oh yeah, I just ready to listen to him anyway. Motherfucker Freddie P. Yeah, Freddie, so we got Tissa Towers crashing out, Jane Dale, Freddie P. You still got an APB out on Jaguar Wright. But now let me show you about Shorty. They're gonna turn Shorty to a club mix.
How do you feel about the Reggie and DDG beef?
His name, Run It Up Jordan, man. Make sure y'all fuck with Shorty. Run It Up Jordan.
Just like the graffiti said.
I ain't gonna lie. This bitch a banger too, you hear me? This bitch a club banger. He might got one. Nigga done made a club banger off your dumb ass. Exactly, yo. It's funny how all these people with these BS stories disappear nowadays. Right. It make me think they was like operatives or something, yo, like they was working for somebody. Like they been putting the play on Diddy for a long ass time. Now they just disappear. Hell no. We need Jaguar Wright just as loud. Don't get quiet now, bitch.
How do you feel about the Reggie and
yo, let me know, yo, y'all. I think Shorty got a banger on his hands, man. Suit the DDG, man. We got another Baltimore club banger. Oh shit. I'm glad you said something, whoever the fuck it is. I forgot my real fucking glasses. Man, got my real glasses. Can't keep these bitches on all day. Go Sunrise, what it is? You ain't lying. I've been blind as shit at night. I remember when I was young, right? And I used to not wear my glasses. I used to be driving that night, and I used to be drunk. Going down one ways and shit.
Those who will be under the problem to make it easier on the people.
I can see it in the daytime though.
Those who refuse to accept medicine.
Nighttime though, it's a little different.
So they put themselves in a position.
Hey, Sean, not the door, bro. Yeah, it was Sweet DDG. Yo, we got another Baltimore club banger. Let me know if y'all fuck with this. I like it. It got a nice beat. Shorty flowing on that bitch. Alright, here we go.
How do you feel about the Reggie and DDG beef?
Just like the graffiti say, fuck DDG, dummy.
I'm a Baltimore nigga, we stop for the riding. See, I hop on the stream and we pop it. DDG wanna fight, stop it. Speak on the city like why you wild, nigga, we dragging, we fucking it up. Fucking with Haley, my thumb in the butt. You talking about money, I'm running it up. Stepping for Reggie, not giving a fuck. Like fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck bitch like fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, like fuck DDG. And niggas like fucking Baltimore niggas be coming up.
I can ride to this, yo. Look, and I don't even listen to club music. I can ride to this, though, yo.
Baltimore niggas be coming up dragging. Swearing nobody can fuck with us. Boy, I don't care about internet beef. I'm trying to get rich, boy, I'm here for a reason. Say no, I ain't tripping, I'm switching it up. I like to kill it inside of my cup. You beef, too many bitches to fuck. Stop playing, get money, boy, double it up. Yeah, slide on a Twitch like, yes you can. Can I take a nigga bitch like, yes you can. Can I hit him on the back like, yes you can. Yes you bitch like, yes you can. Like Baltimore niggas, we better than y'all. Nigga play done and we put on this car. She on that boat, can't believe what I saw. Shorty, you dragging and breaking his heart. Like bust, niggas be soft, no cap. Double your hairline, fuck that head. Like 40 years old, trying beef on the neck. Nigga, we ain't gon' stop, keep running this back. Like fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, bitch like fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG, like fuck DDG, bitch like.
Hey, yo, is that not a hit, yo? Or am I geeking? Hey, yo, I fuck with that song, yo. I fuck with that shit, shorty. That nigga said, that still says, what he say? He says, babe, I on the boat, can't believe what I saw. Something. What the fuck he was saying, though? That was better than everything DDG ever dropped. Yeah, I ain't riding dirt. Nah, I ain't riding dirt. Something. DDG might gotta put that on the greatest hits. The live geeking. Is it working now? Fuck no. Is it working now, y'all? Or it's still geeking? Hey David, is it live straight? Oh, all right, back. Hey yo, is that song not a hit though, yo? Let me run it back, yo. I think that's it. That might need to go on DDG greatest hits. That might be the hardest song. Let me go and run it back. She said it live was tripping. DDG might need to put that on the greatest hits album. So instead of 3 songs, he can have 4 on that bitch. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about the Reggie and DDG beef?
Just like the graffiti say, fuck DDG, dummy.
I'm a Baltimore nigga, we slide for the Rodney. See, I hop on the stream and we pop it. DDG wanna fight, stop it. Speak on the city like why you wild like nigga, we dragging, we fucking it up. Fucking with Haley, my thumb in a butt. You talking about money, I'm running it up. Stepping for Reggie, not giving a fuck. Like fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, bitch like fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, and bitch like fuck it. Baltimore niggas, we coming in dragging. Swear nobody can fuck with us. Boy, I don't care about internet beef. I'm tryna get rich, boy, I'm here for a reason. Say no, I ain't tripping, I'm switching it up. I like to kill it inside of my cup. You beef, too many bitches to fuck. Stop playing, get money, boy, double it up. Got a slide of a twitch line, yes you can. Can I take a nigga bitch like, yes you can. Can I hit her from the back like, yes you can. Yes you bitch like, yes you can. Like Baltimore niggas, we better than y'all. Nigga play dumb and we put in this car. She on that boat, can't believe what I saw. Shorty, you dragging and breaking his heart. Like bust, niggas be soft, no cap. Double your hairline, fuck that hair. Like 40 years old, trying beef on the neck. Nigga, we ain't gon' stop, keep running this back. Like fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, bitch like fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, fuck, DDG, bitch like.
Hey, yo, that bitch hard, yo. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch hard. That motherfucker need to go viral. Like I said, DDG might as well link up with Shorty and put that on his greatest hits, so it can at least be an EP. You know what I mean? Right now, we dealing with 2-3 something. He add that to the greatest hits, we can at least make it an EP. Straight up. But I just wanted to play that for y'all because I was looking for it a couple days ago and I couldn't find it. I think he just dropped the whole joint. That bitch hard, yo. Nigga said, see this girl with a boat, can't believe what I saw. Shorty, you dragging, you breaking this heart. What the fuck? Yo, but yeah, we gotta put an APB out for Jaguar Wright, yo. I think she might be missing. I think, all jokes aside, I think Jaguar Wright might be missing, y'all. Somebody need to find her. She might have hurt herself. You know she unstable. You know what I mean? So this might, Diddy verdict might have just been a straw that broke the camel's back. She probably, you talking about scrambling and scraping. I don't think she know what to do. I don't think she know what to do, y'all. I don't think she's seen this coming. You know what I mean? She could have never seen this coming. So now she done disappeared. Ain't nobody heard from her. She ain't picking up the phone. That's what my sources told me. My sources told me she ain't picking up the phone. Now, y'all know how my sources get. They don't really give me bad information. But then you got this other nigga. One of them making a bad niggas. He crashing out too. Wait till y'all hear this nigga. Don't know what the fuck he talking about. He just talking. That's why so many people was confused. Freddie P. Listen to Freddie P, y'all.
Until now, game changer. They have a wire trimming head that's universal. It's going to fit any weed eater. They have different size leads on it. They have a 3 and a 6.
No, Freddie P.
My God,
Hold on,
Freddie
right.
P, man, got you back on the.
You right. Hey, where the fuck Chopper been at too? God damn it. Shit, they might have, yo, don't jump, yo. If somebody get in contact with Jaguar Wright and Chopper, just tell them don't jump. They know what you mean. That man, you ain't gotta say nothing else. Just don't jump and walk off. They get it. I don't know where the fuck Chopper been at either. He been on a whole interview tour. His bitch ass went to court. It was some suck ass shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I got into I had to debate my homeboy about that shit. Yo, what you mean? Man, that was some sucker shit. Nigga, you don't go to court to watch a man fall. What the fuck type shit is that? Ain't like it. Man, fuck out of here, man. Right, straight up. Somebody love you, man. Don't jump, man. Jaguar Wright. If you see this video, don't jump. It's gonna be better days, man. I know. Yeah, man. You thought it was over. You thought the Diddy parties was done. It's not. It ain't done. But listen to this nigga though, y'all.
On the platform, I gotta ask you. You already know why we're here. Verdict, it came in. How you feeling about it?
Man, I don't know, right? Cause check this out, Art. Like, as a street nigga, it's never been in me to call. I probably never called 911 in my life, so I can never root for the police. You feel me? I can never really root for the police. But sometimes,
yo, these niggas, yo. Yo, all these niggas is rooting for the police. Yo, I'm about sick of that, man. Nah, bro. See, that's why I couldn't interview none of them niggas. Cause you can't, I can't sit back and let you say that when I done had you on my platform and you've been rooting for the police for 6 months. Now you don't root for the police no more. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Lied ass nigga. Now you don't root for the police all of a sudden. We had to change your heart. All of a sudden, you've been calling for the execution of this man and all the fucked up shit he have done, and now you don't root for the police no more. Yeah, alright, nigga. Bluffing ass nigga. Niggas be giving these niggas passes.
you just want to see people get their just due. You know what I'm saying? And I was asleep when I got the verdict. When somebody sent me a text like, "Yo, this nigga puffing to get out, son," like they was like upset about this shit. Very upset. And I never wanted him to do life. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I actually prayed to God that the nigga didn't have to do life. You know, that he just get what he deserved. But
yo, what the fuck, bro? Now he ain't wanting to do life. He just wanted him to get what he deserved. Well, the federal government say he deserved life, my nigga. And if you was riding that coattail, then that's exactly what the fuck that is what you want. Yeah, now everybody ain't want him to get life. They was just doing interviews talking about his life is over. He done. You know what I mean? Now, I never really wanted him to get life. Yo, where the fuck did he pick these guys up? What's up, Real? You know, we just listening to the Diddy, the tractors. Yeah, man, scrambling and screaming. It's a thing on the internet now. They need to make that his own category. They need to have a special place on YouTube just for them. So we ain't got to hunt for the videos. We can just watch them back to back. You know how when you watch, it can just be an up next situation. When you watch the one video, then the Jaguar Wright come on, then Tissa Tells, then Jane Dale, and we can just hear all of them crying and shit. Devon, what it is? Then he going down. God. Yo, I know it's hard being lied to, man. Trust me, I get it. That's one of the worst feelings in the world is being lied to, man. So I understand. You know, I understand after you've been lied to for 7 to 10 months that it's hard to back down from that position, you know, because you believed it. But yo, Diddy not going down, yo. It's over, yo. Diddy gonna get the max 2 years, maybe. Diddy's getting anywhere from probation, time served, to 2 years, man. That's it. We talking about a non-violent offense. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about no murder. We ain't talking about no sexual abuse. You know, transport prostitutes and soliciting sex. Hey, that's it and that's all, man. Should he be in jail?
if you go back to the beginning of this case, you could just tell, like, they were never trying to prosecute him. If they wanted to prosecute Diddy, they could have prosecuted Diddy. Like, you don't beat the feds beat themselves. Kind of like the 6ix9ine situation. You know?
This nigga said you don't beat the feds beat themselves. Like, what the fuck kind of logic is that? Who the fuck Who the fuck wants to go into a situation to lose? Like, I don't think that's how the federal government works. I think they be trying to win. And at the end of the day, they still got a conviction. So they did still win. But on the grand scheme of things, Diddy beat the RICO, which is one of the hardest charges to beat. That's why they bring them motherfuckers. It's like a conspiracy charge. You don't really need a whole bunch of concrete evidence. All you need is a whole bunch of circumstantial allegations. It just so happened that they was all on the stand lying. Cassie ready to give all that money back. You know, make sure y'all check out the Cassie documentary. It's coming soon.
And us over a little bit, and we'll act, still give you a year or two in there. And people like, oh, there ain't no paperwork. It ain't no paperwork with Meech there. You get what I'm saying? Like,
hey, GTA, it is funny. It is funny. It's even funnier to see, because he ready to crash out. You know, he just warming up to it. You feel me? It's even funnier. It's even funnier saying him crash out when, if you was filed on the right pages, you knew the case was garbage. If you fucking the file on the right pages, if you got a mind of your own, you knew the case was garbage. You knew it. Didn't make sense. The feds try to convince the world that you can be in a relationship with these women for 10 years and you can have orgies and the sex trafficking. You know what I mean? You can be a swinger with your significant other in the sex trafficking. Like, that simple concept alone should have had most people like, man, fuck out of here. This shit garbage. But nobody was running that narrative, because they was lying to everybody. They was lying to everybody. Most people, like I say all the time, most people didn't even understand the difference between Diddy parties and Diddy free-calls. Niggas thought it was the same thing. I think I was one of the only people on YouTube telling everybody, it's not the same, yo. It took Law and Crime Network 6-7 months to say that. So it's definitely funny. That's all it was about, bro. That's all it was about. It was about destroying his image. His image will never be the same. Like I said a while ago, I don't think they really want Diddy to go to prison. Not for life. You know what I mean? This was all about teaching them a lesson. You played with us, so now we're gonna play with you. That's what the trial was. It wasn't never about victims of sexual assault. Like, no, it wasn't about that. It wasn't about the industry being exposed for its evil doings. Like, none of them dumbass narratives that people was running with, it wasn't never about that. People was just doing that shit for views. They was doing that shit for views. But it just shows you how some of these people in media are, and some of the mainstream media platforms is. They're not really interested in the truth. They interested in storylines. You know what I mean? They want to keep you on the, like I said, they want to keep you on the ledge. But don't jump though, like Jaguar Wright and Chapel. They don't want you to jump. They just gonna keep you there long enough, and just keep you there long enough until you believe them. Then he's gonna walk away into another story, act like it never happened. Meanwhile, you still on the ledge. And that's what it is. A lot of people that still talking that Diddy done, they still on the ledge. They still on the ledge. Yup, all of them look crazy. And instead of them just was like, damn, I was wrong. I was paid to say this. They just gonna keep it up until they can't keep it up no more. Or disappear.
Like, you don't have to sign papers, especially when you a confidential informant. I just think this was more of a CIA operation, more of a federal investigation, a federal operation, one of those alphabet boys, because it ain't nowhere in the hell this was a prosecution.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you.
Alphabet boys.
Yo, the prosecution tried hard as a bitch to convict them on this case. Yeah, man, like what this nigga's talking about now everybody running with, I mean, he just a federal agent. So you got the feds coming at the feds. Like, yo, come on, y'all. Like, has that ever even, like, do we know any stories where the federal government attacked one of their own? I ain't talking about no Lil Woody situation. I'm talking about, like, if Diddy is a fed, then Diddy would be, like, motherfucking the cream of the crop. I don't think they would want to take him down. I don't think they would want to slander his name, slander his image. That just sounds crazy to me. And that's what these people have been doing. Just sounding crazier and crazier and crazier, as opposed to just saying, damn. You know, I thought it was something that it wasn't. I thought it was something that it wasn't, man. I was tricked. You know, I was bamboozled. What my man Malcolm X said, led astray, run them up. You feel me? Motherfuckers was led astray. The narrative that was running on Diddy was totally void of facts. The facts was in the paperwork. You know, we always had the same narrative because we was reading the paperwork. Fuck what the media is saying. And we know how to read the paperwork and explain it in a way that makes sense. Not no, we ain't trying to confuse people. Yo, you know how long, like I was saying earlier, yo, for months people confused the freak offs with Diddy parties. People thought that Diddy freaked off with Meek Mills and all these other entertainers. It's like, yo, that's not what the paperwork say. So why is y'all running this narrative? And the people that was running the narrative was also the people that was reading paperwork. So you knew it was bullshit. We reading the same paperwork. Why is the narrative so different? Why is the narrative so different? Like, yo, that shit, it just didn't make sense, man. It didn't make sense. And it was bogus. Alright, I got a fucking police behind. Yeah, but it was a bogus narrative. And this motherfucker riding out fucking slow. I hate these people how they drive out here, man. Not that I got nothing to worry about. Just, you know, trying to deal with these motherfuckers. This nigga that fell all the way back. This fucking car riding 35 miles an hour. But yeah, yo, it was fucked up what was done, yo. I wish only thing is I don't think Diddy would be able to sue these people because they was reading facts. They was just distorting it. You know what I mean? They was just twisting it to fit their narrative. So I don't even know if it's a way that they can sue him, that he can sue him. Because technically, if you're reading the facts, I don't know if you can say it's defamation. But I mean, all right, the only thing is they wasn't reading the other part. Like they was only reading the prosecution narrative. The defense was filing paperwork too. They wasn't never reporting on the paperwork that the defense was filing. Cause that's the paperwork that matter, y'all. Not what the prosecution says. You gotta pay attention because the defense can't lie. The prosecution can lie about evidence in paperwork. The defense can't. The defense's job is to disprove the prosecution's theory. So when they put out paperwork, their paperwork is to disprove what the prosecutors are saying. So more than likely, it's going to stray more along the lines of the truth than the prosecution paperwork. That's what people need to understand moving forward. You know, we know niggas be like, what you mean, how they lying, yo? Because that's what they do, yo. Their job, yo. Their job is to sway the jurors. Their job is to sway the people. They will lie. They will mischaracterize events to sway the people. The defense job is to expose that. It's a game. You understand what I'm saying? All that shit is a game, man. It's a game that I don't want to play no more. You feel me? Because it's a dirty game. And it's a stressful game. But nevertheless, it's a game.
Because it ain't no way in the hell this was a prosecution. I think they made a mockery of the justice system.
Yo, the witnesses dead lied. We talking about Cassie lied, Mia lied, Don Richard lied 13 times, Capricorn Clark lied 3 times. Like, they all lied. The whole narrative was a lie. They told you Brendan Paul was a drug mule. Like, everything was a lie, George. Everything. They said the man was a drug mule, like he was trafficking keys, man. That man was buying 8 balls. Yeah, man. Buying half a grams. You know, 30 pills. Shit like that. Like, with the whole, everything was a lie, yeah.
For New York, especially the feds, if you think all the federal cases that have been coming to New York, you just think about if you don't have the money, like if you don't have the money or you're not cooperating and you're not walking away. I feel like, man, I feel like he's more of an asset out here. He's like a hip-hop Jeffrey Epstein. Like, what we gonna do with him in jail? That's why I could never see him in jail.
Yo, come on, y'all. We is not gonna compare Diddy to Jeffrey Epstein, yo. Yo, can people stop doing that? Yo, Diddy is nothing like Jeffrey Epstein, yo. Jeffrey Epstein literally ran a trafficking organization with children. Like, literally. Had kids going up to schools to recruit other kids and sent these kids across seas to have sex with grown men. Yo, Diddy is nothing like Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is at a league of his own. Like, I don't think you could put anybody next to Jeffrey Epstein, to be honest. Jeffrey Epstein got charged with that shit, went to jail for it in 2008, and continued doing it. So this ain't like it's not one of those situations where they were just trying to slander his image. Jeffrey Epstein really did that shit. It really happened. He really was trafficking children for decades. It's nothing like Diddy. That was freaking off with his girlfriends. Like, I don't understand how people ever allowed that. Y'all remember a couple months ago, we did a whole live comparing all them 3. Because that was the narrative that they was running on. It's like Jeffrey Epstein. Like, yo, why the fuck is y'all comparing Diddy to Jeffrey Epstein? Like, yo, where y'all getting this information from? And it was paying them for sexual favors. You don't even know where the fuck all Jeffrey Epstein victims at. It's no telling. And he was preying on children that was disadvantaged or just had problems in the home. Yeah, I seen that. For extra shit. That shit crazy.
It just didn't feel right. And even if he was working for them, he'd be more of an asset if we had him on the outside. What we gonna do with him in here? I just feel like he stepped out of line. He had some information that he wouldn't give up, and I think they got him for it. And I think he paid for his freedom because somehow the nigga went from $1 billion to $400 million. You get what I'm saying? Let me tell you how easy. Let me tell you something. And this, I don't even like to speak like, cause look, if they wanted to prosecute Diddy,
Yo, we all know it's a money game. It's still, yo, most charges got a price tag next to it. I don't know if people noticed that or not. I mean, most charges except for murder and probably a few other ones got a monetary penalty. It's either 10 years in jail or $20,000 fine. Like I told y'all, it's the barter system, man. If people really thought that Diddy was ready to spend $20 million on his defense and go in that bitch and lose, then you got no shit about law. You got no shit about this justice system. If you don't spend that type of money and lose, it just doesn't happen. It don't happen, yo. It won't happen. You know what I mean? It probably has never happened. you don't spend 20 unless, no, I can't say it's never happened. Unless it's a repetitive thing like a John Gotti where he kept beating him, and then it got to a point where it's like, all right, fuck that, we sick of his ass. You feel me? But for the most part, you spend that type of money on a defense, you ain't ready to lose no motherfucking case. Nah, hell no, you're not gonna get found guilty on the case, the main case. That shit ain't happening, not in America. Everybody take payment. Everybody take payment, man.
it would have been evident from the beginning. Like, I ain't answered a phone since the man got locked up, and this on my son's soul. I haven't answered a number I didn't know. Because once I heard records, like the feds will try to reach out. You get what I'm saying? Being that everybody, it's been going viral that he made a threat to me and the reason I left the group and all that other just if they wanted to prove.
Oh, so he wanted to be a part of the case. Yo, running in. This is a street nigga, y'all. Hold up. This is a self-proclaimed street nigga that wanted in the case. You know, it was rumors going around that he had threatened me, bitch. You said him. What are you talking about? What no motherfucking rumors, nigga? You got on interviews and say that he threatened you, right? I seen it. I watched it. I laughed at it. It was funny as a bitch. So he thought he probably even tried to call the feds. Fuck reaching out. He probably got sick and tired of waiting at the phone and called them. They probably was like, nah, Freddie, you can sit this one out, buddy. We got it. We don't need to know that Diddy told you here, Bobby Block on your house. We don't need to hear that, my nigga. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep that on the internet.
That he was running a criminal organization through Bad Boy, and, you know, the least they would have did was reached out to people like me, Lorianne Gibson, all the people, the Carl Pierre's, the people that worked for him. They got 20 years of history that they could have went back and at the least interviewed these people. They didn't make an effort because it was never about keeping Diddy in jail. It was to scare Diddy to give up that information. It was.
Hey, no Memphis. This niggas don't know what the fuck you talking about. What information? What information? Like, you can't just say that and not reveal the information, Freddie. Let us know. You know what I mean? Since they arrested Diddy, they tried to scare him to release the information. What the fuck is the information? Because maybe he knows something that we don't. I want to know what the fuck did they want Diddy? What did they thought Diddy knew that they didn't know? You talking about the federal government? These motherfuckers know every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? You talking about the same people that extorted social media and can man, what is it they know? Hey, it's news. It's no such a bitch ass up, nigga.
It was to scare Diddy and to get and to humble Diddy and to ruin his reputation. If they wanted Diddy gone, he'll be gone. That's kind of like, now remember who you work for. He gonna be back out here. I've been told people because he's too valuable. He's an asset to the CIA or the FBI or something. You got to think about it. A man who got that much information is power. That's why Jeffrey Epstein is somewhere in Israel right now, where everybody think he did. You get what I'm saying? Too much power, too much information.
Yo, Jeffrey Epstein.
How does putting $0 down and paying nothing in interest for a brand new air conditioner?
Yo, Jeffrey Epstein was way more tied in than Diddy. Way more tied in than Diddy. There we go, another bad comparison. You can't compare Jeffrey Epstein to Diddy, man. Way more tied in. I ain't never seen Diddy hanging with motherfucking princes and kings. And, I mean, maybe, you know, I ain't saying it ain't happened, but we ain't got no pictures of it.
Air conditioning system that can both cool and heat your home. Super
power, too much information. And I think Puffy had too much, he had information on the wrong people. You get what I'm saying? Because
yeah, they do, yo.
If you want to prove, first of all, they got assistants they never called up to the stand. They never reached out to people that worked for them and was put under those harsh conditions in the work environment. They never reached out to the people. At the least, you got underage.
Yeah, how many times do you want to hear the same testimony? They had 2-3 people on there testifying that Diddy worked them long hours. Like, goddamn, do you need 20? Like, yo, you can't run the case forever, bro. And how many more people? How many more witnesses they had? They called 35 witnesses. Or 44 or something like that. What you want them to call 100? Like, goddamn, the case gotta end eventually. Like, oh, these niggas just be talking. Like, well, Charlene, what's up, baby? These niggas just be talking, man. They're not saying nothing. They're only saying something to people that don't know nothing. Niggas just making shit up.
Reached out to the people at the least. You got underage women who accused them. At the least, interview them. If you really want a prosecution, I've seen the feds work. If you really want a prosecution, at the least, go hear their voice. They don't want. They didn't even give an opportunity to the people who.
Yo, what the fuck is he talking about? Yo, what underage people? He talking the line ass lawsuits? Like, this nigga is crazy, man. This nigga's a bozo. I'm about sick of these niggas. What's up, Kyle? Oh my gosh. In North Memphis. You believe in magic, don't you? No, remember, I'm starting to think you believe in magic. There they scared. They scrambling and scraping. I think that's what Diddy was talking about. Diddy seen the future. Diddy knew he was ready. Diddy knew he was gonna get booked eventually, and everybody was gonna turn their back. And now they don't know what to do. Well, if you believe in justice, North Memphis, you should be happy with the verdict. Justice was served. The jury got it right. They got it right, finally. You know what I mean? They get it wrong so often. The jury got it right this time, man. They didn't sex traffic nobody. Diddy was not running a criminal organization. At the very most, Diddy did was transport prostitutes across interstate lines for sex. That's all he did. A North Memphis, show me another situation where the federal government took down one of their biggest agents. Send me a story, cause you like to send me shit. Send me a copy and paste in the comments another time when the feds took down one of their biggest agents. Let me know. You know, we should. If Diddy was a fed and they tried to take him down, we should have a history of this. This should be status quo for the feds of how they normally operate. Let me know of another situation that's similar. What you man wanting to take? What you talking about? You said Diddy is a fed. Well, show me another situation where the federal government slandered one of their own. Like you can't just say shit, man. Like you gotta provide at least a history. At least a history. Now Jeffrey Epstein was a fed too. Goddamn, everybody fed. Shit. Are you willing to call Tissa Towers a fed? Cause I think she worked for some other fucking body. Jane Dale, is Jane Dale a fed too? They look like they doing their work. Like you calling people feds that ain't doing federal work. You know what I mean? Is this guy a fed? He doing federal work too. Now he ain't praising the government. Fuck out of here, bozo. In North Memphis. Keep hoping. Keep hope alive, North Memphis. Keep hope alive, man.
Auto collision attorney near me. Send a road.
They didn't even give an opportunity to the people who could have put him away. They didn't want.
So they slandered Diddy to protect their assets? No, man. They slandered Diddy because Diddy crossed the line. That's what happened. Simple and plain. Diddy crossed the line. Diddy sued that alcohol company. So they put together a whole slander campaign and tried to send him to prison. That's what happened, man. North Memphis. Diddy didn't have no tapes. Diddy did not have no tapes with other famous people having sex. He didn't have none, man. He didn't have them. It never came out in documentation. Never came out in documentation. Diddy didn't freak off at his parties, man. Diddy parties wasn't freak offs. Parties wasn't freak offs. Now it probably was some freaking going on, but it wasn't freak offs. You know what I mean? It wasn't male escorts fucking different way. It wasn't that. In North Memphis, it's a documentation that Cassie gave the federal government 9 sex tapes. And the sex tapes that was used came from Cassie. The sex tapes that the federal government was using to prosecute Diddy came from Cassie. That's documented. We read it. It was in a defense motion. If they was using tapes they got out of Diddy house, it would have been in documentation. You keep talking about they lied, North Memphis. That's the problem. You keep listening to they. Stop listening to they. Listen to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't got no reason to lie to you. They do. They run narratives. They got agendas. They will lie to you. Me, I just want to tell the truth. I'm anti-they. Yeah, I mean, you keep listening to they. Listen to me. I'm anti-they. Stop listening to they. They will tell you any motherfucking thing. They told you to run a criminal enterprise. And they didn't produce no evidence to say that. So stop listening today, man. They told you it was kids involved. They didn't produce no evidence saying kids was ever involved in anything. So they are lying to you. I think the prosecution tried their best with the evidence they had. I think the prosecution tried their best with the evidence they had. Just so happened they had evidence. They overreached. Like you acting like this is not typical of the federal government. The federal government has a issue with overreaching. They does this often. Most times they get away with it. I gotta run ahead real quick.
Want that to be paraded and barraged around the courtroom. That wasn't the objection. That wasn't the objective. The objective was for whatever they came up with in that back room. And I'm not knocking them, man, you know, because like I said, it was all for me. It was like, you know, it's kind of, you don't want to see the law system win, but then sometimes you want to see a nigga get they just deserve. But like I said, if they wanted to prosecute, I could have done a better job. The New York justice system, there's DAs all over this world, prosecutors, and they're laughing at that case. They're laughing. It's viral. They're laughing. There's lawyers that's going viral. Just the effort of trying to prosecute them. That prosecution should be, that DA should be voted out. You're embarrassing to the state of New York. That was an embarrassment to the law enforcement. That was an embarrassment to the Federal Reserve, whatever they call themselves, the feds, the court, the New York justice system. They didn't interview anybody. They didn't even go get the assistant that probably could have corroborated his stories or caught him in a lie. They didn't interview none of the people of value. They wasn't trying to. They turned this case, and this is why. And I have to even agree with what they presented us, Art. With what was presented to the trial to prosecute him was not enough. I wouldn't have went for that shit. My hell no. Y'all can't lock that. I was saying y'all can't lock him up for what y'all. I'm waiting on the big ball. What happened to the Justin Bieber's in the? Why Usher got his booty hole busted years ago? You never even investigated, my nigga. You never even investigated. You never even reached out to doctors who was the primary physician at the time. You were an investigator. You get what I'm saying? If they wanted him, they would have got him. He got 20 years of this shit, and they only brought up what he went through in a relationship. This turned from Diddy versus the state to Diddy versus Cassie, and we couldn't prosecute him for that. And I think the feds dropped the ball on purpose. Ain't no way I could have done a better job than that. Do you hear me, a citizen, telling you what they didn't do? Telling you how to do a better job, and I don't even have the education? It's that simple. It was too obvious. You know, so, I mean, America's just an illusion, man. A bunch of lies and illusion anyway, man. And I see all these people talking about free Diddy, they weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Cool, because I can't say free no nigga that's even had his name associated with children. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's accusations, that's enough for me. I ain't gonna judge you, but that's enough for me not to f with you. I ain't popping up to no courthouse. You get what I'm saying? I ain't finna be making no videos talking about I'm happy to see him free. And it be weird as shit out here, man, but yeah, man, so when it comes to that situation, man, a lot of people call me, 2 people called me about to cry. Like, one person was about to cry, like, yo, it make you feel like it made me feel like because the let me tell you something. Why they never went and got Q? Why they never went and got certain people who Harv Pierre? Why they ain't investigate these people and bring these people on the stand so the jury can at least hear their story? Just let them be heard. Let them make their own decisions. But what you provided to the trial was not enough, and it was on purpose. It was intentional. You cannot be in law and be that ignorant. You can't. The lack of intelligence, the lack of preparation, it just seemed like you forfeited. Like I could tell a forfeit. It felt like that the whole trial. I'm like, what is this? Why is we talking to Cassie and what the f*** is this? This is not how you prove racketeering. This is not how you prove he ran a criminal organization. This is not how you prove he threatened lives. He had people.
But don't expect anything radical and dramatic. But if you get on the regimen,
It is how you prove it when you say the federal crimes was transporting prostitutes and he was sex trafficking. That is how you prove it. What the fuck is he talking about? Niggas stupid. You need to stop listening to these dumbass niggas. Telling me he don't want to see nobody in jail. But you help shape the narrative around the man. Got the whole world saying Diddy the devil and shit like that. Like, motherfuckers is crazy, man. Yo, but I'm ready to go to work, y'all. If I can, I go. Hey, Little Memphis, okay. Make sure I hit that like button. Make sure I subscribe to the channel if you're not ready to start work. I might go live later if I can. If not, we can be live at 12. Never keep you